Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks again for joining us for another interview in our video interview series. Today, we're going to be talking to Sherlyn. Sherlyn, say hi.
Hi.
Yep. So Sherlyn is a Sunway College Kuching graduate, and she's currently pursuing her bachelor's degree in accounting in Sunway University. So the theme of today's interview is the education journey at Sunway Education Group. So Sherlyn is one of our students who chose the pathway of continuing to Sunway University once she completed her studies here at Sunway Kuching. So we're going to be talking to her about her student life here at Sunway Kuching to find out what it was like for her and what it's like right now studying in Sunway KL, her experiences so far, and some of her favorite experiences while she was here studying with us in Kuching. So, Sherlyn, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Great. First question. Sherlyn, could you tell us a little bit more about yourself? We just want to get to know you a bit better. Like, where were you born and raised? Where did you attend school before joining us at Sunway College Kuching?
Okay, so I was actually born and raised in Cebu, but then I moved to Kuching when I was 14 or 15 years old because at that time I was thinking to have better education as well as broadening my sight in Kuching because I didn't want to stay in Cebu because it was like so small, so I wanted to move to Kuching. And I attended Lodge International School when for my high school because I heard that Lodge is having a very good quality of education, so that's why I decided to go there. But the tough thing to be entered into Lodge is that I have to sit for an entry test and I have to hit a minimum amount of marks to be able to enroll into this school. So I was more than happy when I heard that I actually been offered to study in this school, and I enjoyed my high school life over there very, very much.
Oh, that's great to hear. Yeah, Lodge International is notorious for their entrance exams. It's quite hard to get in. So, so after your studies at high school, you set for O levels, right?
For what?
For O levels.
Oh, no. I just directly entered into Diploma in Accounting in Sunway College.
Okay. So you came into Sunway College, and did any of your friends from your high school join you?
Yeah. Just one. She joined me with the same intake.
I see. Okay, that's good to hear. So when you came to Sunway College Coaching, you had a friend with you throughout everything.
Yeah. At least I feel that lonely.
Yeah. So when you were here, what program did you choose to study?
So I actually studied Diploma in Accounting because that time my parents, they actually wanted me to have a brief background of accounting so that I would be fully prepared in the future if I ever want to start a business. So compared with CAT, I didn't choose CAT because if you study CAT, you have to go straight to ACCA, which I didn't want to because I don't think I will be an accountant in the future. So I just chose Diploma as sort of like a backup plan for me if I ever want to change my degree in the future. So Diploma would be the safest choice for me.
I see. So you basically wanted that flexibility to be able to choose.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, a lot of our students who join our DIA, they also tell us that their goal is not necessarily to become an accountant. They just want to gain more business knowledge and understand how finances work in the business environment. Because you'd be surprised, there's actually in the business field, a lot of CEOs, a lot of chief operating officers out there are actually come from accounting backgrounds, and then they became leaders of companies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess you wanted to go with that flexible pathway. And what was life like studying at Sunway Kuching while you were here?
It was rather interesting, I would say, because I met a lot of friends over there, and I actually exposed to like more part of Kuching because before I entered into the college, I didn't have a chance to go further place like the town area, and my friends were actually brought me there and introduced me the beauty of Kuching, which I was so fortunate to meet them. So yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, and also the lecturers over there, they were very friendly as well, and that is why I enjoyed a lot while studying over there. They were actually very helpful while solving my questions, so I enjoy my studying process over there.
I see. Okay. So did you participate in any extracurricular activities?
Yes, I did, but unfortunately that someone didn't provide that many activities, so I participate as many as I can, like badminton club, what else? Basketball, I would say, but I
Oh,
just went there like watch them, and dance club, and I was elected as one of the summer representative, and we plan a lot of activities for the students in college. So my life there were actually quite how do you say um memorable, I would say.
sounds like you're a very active student. That's good to hear.
Yes,
We
I
love
did.
when our students participate and stay active in our clubs as well as their studies. We
Mm.
also heard a lot of good things about you from your lecturer, so that's a good thing.
Oh, really? What did they say?
A lot of good things, nothing bad, I promise.
Oh, okay, okay, then that's good.
Oh, one thing you brought up that piqued my interest was because like you said, when you were in high school, you didn't really have the opportunity to go around Kuching town, right?
Yeah.
Because you were originally from Cebu. So
Mhm.
we do have some other students from around Sarawak as well. So what were like your experiences like in Kuching? What did you like about Kuching City for
Uh,
those students out there who are from outstation?
Apparently the food here is like they have more choices compared to Cebu, and there are a lot of shopping malls for me to like shop around.
Mhm.
And then the Paco National Park, I can actually go there and for jungle trekking and went to the zoo and plant something.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
I actually went there, so it was quite a good experience. And I went to Damai, so I like a lot about Kuching, about their wildlife thingy,
Mhm.
yeah, which we couldn't find it in Cebu.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Actually, Kuching has a lot of tourism activities that many locals
Mhm.
aren't aware of. So you can go to Bako National Park, like you explained. You can even go all the way down to the Telok Malano at the very edge of Sarawak, and there are like many beach resorts over there, many activities
Mhm.
to water sports and like looking at turtles, for example. So
Yeah.
I'm glad you were able to experience some of that. And I definitely agree with you that the food here is amazing.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah. Okay, so besides that, what were some of your favorite memories? So you talked about your experiences a little bit, but do you have any memories in particular that you will cherish and hold forever?
Yes, definitely the friends over there.
Mhm.
They're actually very helpful while we attend class together, and we always help each other while doing assignments. And they were also like, and I definitely miss staying in class, listening to the lecturers and discuss with my friend about, oh, where do we go for lunch later on? I definitely miss that because I couldn't experience it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, unfortunately. Those were some good times when everyone was mingling around the campus, life was very active, and everyone is quite cheerful.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully things will go back to normal in very soon. And you can enjoy your campus and student life as a Sunway University student.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I also noticed in your resume that you have some interning experience with Deloitte at their coaching office. Was this during or after your studies at Sunway Coaching?
Um, Actually, is I did this internship during my degree life because my university they actually require us to undergo internship at any company for at least 10 weeks for
Uh,
one of the semesters.
mhm,
So I actually wanted to work in one of the big four, which is Deloitte.
mhm,
So I decided to give it a shot by sending my resume and cover letter to the manager over there,
mhm.
and they actually contacted me very soon, like a week after, and they asked me if I can sit for a test so that to see like whether you have the result, whether you can enter into their office. And after I did the test, and they contacted me again after 1 or 2 weeks and telling me that, oh, you have been offered to start your internship at Deloitte. So I was like more than happy to hear that because I was able to have the chance to work with the Big Four.
Yeah, that's great to hear. When
Yeah.
our staff heard about how you managed to enter Deloitte, none of the lecturers were surprised. They already expected that you would be able to enter into the Big Four quite easily. And sounds like from the story you just told, it was quite a smooth experience for you.
Oh, it wasn't smooth. I was so nervous at the first time because I was so afraid that, oh, what if I couldn't get offered, then what should I do next? I was so
Um,
like struggle over there.
yeah, but eventually everything worked out, so that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your experience at Deloitte. What is it like working at the office of one of the big four in Kuching?
Surprisingly, what I have learned on textbook, because when I went to Deloitte, I was working as a audit intern.
Mhm.
So surprisingly, what I have learned on textbook, they didn't really apply on the real audit world.
Mm.
So I was quite how do you say, I was quite lost when I worked there. But fortunately, the seniors over there were very helpful and they're willing to teach me like
Mm.
how to do the proper audit, and they actually teach me a lot about audit lah. So I was quite okay when working over there, and everything was very smooth, I would say. And the manager over there, they were also quite willing to help you when you have any difficulties.
Wow, that's good to hear. You know,
Yeah.
I think one of the reasons that some of our students they don't want to apply for the Big Four is because they're intimidated. You know, they hear about how they're some of the biggest firms in the world, and then they
Mhm.
are scared that everything will be very strict, everyone will be very cold and professional. But from your
Mm,
experience, sounds like it's like any other regular accounting office with helpful managers and friendly staff. So it's
yeah, yeah, actually, and what was I supposed to say? Oh my God, I forgot. Um,
okay.
oh, and there's one more thing about Deloitte Kuching is that I didn't expect to not have the typical office culture.
Mhm.
Like the senior would like bully the junior or the new intern.
Mhm.
It didn't happen over there. I was quite scared when I went there because I scared they would like bully us because for not knowing anything. But they were very kind and helpful. So I was kind of blessed to like actually make my decision to start my internship over there.
Wow, that's great. Okay.
Yeah.
So so you entered Deloitte while you were in Sunway U. So about Sunway U, why did you pick Sunway U?
And I picked Sunway University at the first place because it was related to Sunway College, so I can enter into the year 2 of the degree after I complete my diploma. So
Uh,
this is like the fastest route to finish my degree. So I chose Sunway U.
mhm.
Yeah.
Did you get any scholarships as well when you continued to Sunway University?
Yes, I did take like an a 12,000 scholarship for my excellence in diploma because I got like 3.67 CGPA during my diploma, and they
Yeah.
actually let us to have like a 12K of scholarship.
Wow, that's very impressive.
Yeah.
Congratulations for that.
You. And
So,
Mr.
oh yeah,
Oh,
sorry. You
oh, and Mr. Joseph, he also gave me like extra 2,000 as a support to my studies. So I would say that he is also like part of the scholarship.
I see. Yeah,
Yeah.
we try our best because we would like to cultivate our students and we want them to move on to better futures. We try to help the ones who want to study to continue, and we want to help the ones who want to work to find jobs around firms in Kuching. So it's good to hear that you had a great experience.
Yeah.
So, how long have you been studying at Sunway KL so far?
And study physically at KL, no. I've been studying at home for almost a year. So
Uh,
I'll be entering final year for my next semester because I just finished my final exam. So
mhm.
after this, I will be entering into final year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so far, because of the pandemic, all your studies are held online, is it?
It's,
Ah, okay. How are you coping with that? Is it easy to deal with? Like, how are the lecturers supporting you, and how do you make friends and like form groups and all that?
you mean the new teaching format, the online learning format?
Yeah, that's right.
Um, Surprisingly, I was actually quite comfortable with this format because I didn't have to like wake up so early to attend class because I have class at 8 a.m. I can
Oh,
just like wake up at 7:30 and get ready for class.
oh
So
yeah.
That's the good thing about the online format. And the lectures, they were all pre-recorded or recorded. So if you want to like look back to the lectures, you can actually do so. So you don't have to like consult your lecturers if you have any ambiguities in certain topics. I can just look back the recordings if I want to. So I think there's a good thing about it, about having the online thing.
It definitely does have some upsides, like you mentioned, the recording part. It's very useful. I think a
Yes.
lot of our students, especially sometimes, not every day is gonna be a great day. Sometimes you go to campus and you're just not focused. It's very difficult. Maybe you're sleepy because of homework the day before, and it's very difficult for you to absorb what the lecturer is teaching. But if you're able to rewatch a certain lecture over and over again so you understand it, I think that is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what about not being able to go to campus? Like, do you wish to be able to go to campus soon?
Yes, definitely. I wanted to meet like more friends over there and like have a campus tour so that I can like go around the campus and use their facilities over there and maybe study there because it will be like more motivating for me to study in campus with other students around. So I look forward to like go like step into the campus and meet more friends there.
Yeah, I agree. The environment in a university can't beat studying at home, right?
Yes,
Yeah, being able to
exactly.
mingle with your friends, being at the library and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess this brings me to my last question. So what's next for you after Sunway Uni? What happens after you graduate?
Maybe I will take a few months break and I think I will take like master in something, but definitely not accounting and finance because I think I have like a solid background of it already. So I think I will take another subject maybe for my master and eventually PhD. So I wouldn't take ACCA because it's kind of not suitable for me, I would say. I don't think I would be like an accountant in the future. So I wouldn't take ACCA to waste my time. So maybe I'll take a master first and then PhD.
Wow, okay. You pointed out a really great benefit of choosing the diploma. You didn't
Yeah.
know whether you were gonna like accounting or not, so you gave it a shot. You studied the degree, and now you realize, you know what, I want to try something else. And so now you have the ability to. And I'm sure when you continue to your masters, you're gonna have plenty of options with the background that you have. So yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, that brings us to the end of the interview. It's a very quick and short one.
Yeah.
We got to know more about you, what your life was like. And Sherlyn, thank you so much for giving us your time. I know you're very busy, the studies and assignments and all that. So thanks for giving us your time for this interview. And I wish you all the best.
Thank you. I was actually quite more than happy to help you with this because it means to help Sunway College as well and helping the students to decide what they want to do in the future. So it's my pleasure to help you all over the meeting.
Okay, great. Hopefully you will be able to collaborate with us more in the future. A lot
Yeah.
of our lecturers, they talk about you sometimes. The staff, they also miss you. You're one of our good students. So
Really?
maybe in the future, once you graduate, if you decide to come back to Kuching, we can work on different things together.
Can.
All right. Thank you so much, Sherlyn.
Thank you so much too.
Okay, see you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.